What's up, y'all? If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Tierica, and on this channel I really just post content about manifestation, mindset shifting, and just sharing my own personal experience when it comes to creating your reality. Okay, everything that I share in my videos is from my own perspective, my own beliefs, my own experiences. So I share it because I intend that you all can learn something from the things that I share. I always want like a little aha moment to go off for you where you're like, you know what, let me try that in my life, right? So that's why I make these videos. That's why I share my own experiences with you all. And yeah, so this video today was actually requested. I was asked to talk about not focusing on the time when it comes to manifesting. And if you're new to my channel, I love giving examples. I absolutely love giving like my own personal stories, right? Because then you can see how legit it is, right? You can see how everything that I talk about correlates to your actual life. So, not focusing on the time. I could sit here and tell you time isn't real, time is an illusion. Don't focus on the time. We all say that, right? I know if you're in the law of attraction, law of assumption community, whatever, if you've ever heard that before, I'm sure you've heard it. Time is not real, right? But what does that mean when it comes to manifestation, and how can you actually like apply that rule? So I'm gonna give you a example, okay? I'm gonna tell you a story about something that I experienced in my life when it came to an SP, a specific person. This particular story that I'm gonna share, it actually took place prior to me understanding the law of assumption. I only knew about the law of attraction at the time, and I was basically doing all of this stuff to manifest this person, okay? So, basically what happened was I came across this person and I instantly was like, oh my God, this person is my husband. We're gonna get married, you know, whatever. And again, I was in the law of attraction, so I very much had the mindset of I had to do all these different techniques to get this to happen, to allow me to be with this person, right? So I was doing all these different techniques, manifesting. I was doing all these visualizations. I was scripting. I was feeling it real. I was doing all of this stuff, right? At the same time, though, I also was complaining. And when I said complaining, I was like, why is it taking this person so long? Why are they moving so slow? Why are they not doing what I want them to do right now? Okay, that's where my focus was. So yes, I was, manifesting that we're gonna be married and have kids and live this beautiful life happily ever after. But at the same time, I was also focused on why is it taking them so long? Why are they not making a move? Why are they not moving fast enough? These are actual words that I'm saying. So I'm complaining to my friends all day long, every day. I'm complaining to my clients about this person. Like, yeah, this is my husband, but they're just moving so slow. They're just taking so long, right? And I didn't understand the concept of time is an illusion at that point. I didn't understand, or no, I didn't even know that you're not supposed to focus on time. I also didn't know that you're not supposed to be complaining about your manifestation. So by me manifesting them to be my husband and for us to get married and have kids, I was putting that, I was affirming this. But I was also at the same time affirming that they're moving slow. They're taking their time. They're not doing what I want them to do right now. So by me existing in both of these states, by me focused on both of these points of awareness, this person was in limbo, basically. It was like they weren't doing what I wanted them to do, and I wasn't getting that because I'm complaining, okay? They very much well could have been my husband and we could have been married and all of this stuff, but I was also complaining. So they naturally could not just operate in a different way, because the version of them that I was assuming was they're taking too long, they're moving too slow. So that's what I was receiving from them, right? But this is where I had my aha moment. I also had a belief that men don't take me seriously until I no longer want them. So all of this was one of the biggest situations that I went through. And once I understood the law of assumption, this was probably one of the biggest situations where it made me realize I am in control of every single thing that I experience. Because when I finally decided I'm gonna let it go, again, I was in the law of attraction mindset. When I decided that I was gonna let it go, and I don't want nothing to do with this person at all, I'm over them, I'm just irritated, they're not, treating me the way that I want to be treated, they're not moving at the speed that I want them to, I'm done. I kid you not. Like, within a week's time, this person was on my phone line every single day. We had never talked every single day for the 3 years that we were, in correlation with each other. This person was calling me every day. They were telling me, why are we not married yet? We should have been married. We should have been had kids. They're very forward with suggesting that I want you to have my kids. And I just was, in that moment, I was like, why are they doing this now? Why couldn't they do this when I wanted them to? Now, understanding the law of assumption and actually understanding how our reality works, I see exactly why. It's not their fault, and I don't blame them. I do blame myself, because I was more so focused on the time that it was taking, the speed that it was going, the rate that we were going at, and it wasn't moving at my pace. Now, had I not been a person complaining about the time, complaining about how slow they're going and why my manifestation is not here, and I only focused on, this is my husband, we're going to get married, we're going to have kids, we're going to live happily ever after, and that is only the story that I persisted in, that is exactly what I would have gotten. Which, you see, I still got it. I didn't want it anymore, but I still got it. You're gonna get whatever it is that you persist in, no matter what, because that's law. But you cannot exist in two places at one time. You cannot want to affirm for something and manifest something, whether it's money, a relationship, career, a house, car, whatever it is, okay? You cannot, and there's not a lot of things that, if you are a person who understands the law, there's not a lot of things that you can sit here and tell somebody else that you cannot do, because anything is possible for you. But what you really don't want to do is exist in one place of having it and then exist in another place of not having it, or it taking too long. Because I believe, since most of us have this conditioning of, good things take time and the negative stuff happens instantly, your subconscious is going to accept what is already natural to you. And what was already natural to me is men taking their time, men moving slow, men not, wanting me until after I'm done with them. And that's what was more natural to me, so that's what I got. And the moment I stopped, yes, affirming for it, but I also stopped complaining about everything, is when it hit me in my face so fast that I was so mad. Like, why is this person doing this now? And why couldn't you do this when I wanted you to? They couldn't, because of me and my perspective on it. So you don't want to focus on time at all. Time is irrelevant, because by you focusing on time, when it comes to your manifestation, you are basically reiterating to your subconscious that you don't have it and it's taking too long. So that is actually the experience that you are manifesting for yourself. You are, yes, you're affirming for whatever it is that you want, but what you are receiving is what is most natural to you, which is the time. It's taking too long. It's not here. So you're manifesting and creating this reality to experience of your manifestation not being here. So when you reach those points, right, what I've learned now is, when you reach those points of almost wanting to acknowledge that it's taking too long, stop yourself, okay? It's not taking too long. Manifestation is instant. You can have something instantly. The way you can think of somebody and they call you instantly, or you're talking about something and then it pops up on Facebook or whatever. Manifestation is instant. So take time out of it, right? Take time out of it and only focus on what it is that you desire. When you reach a point of realizing that, dang, it's taking too long, no, my manifestations come instantly. My manifestations come exactly when I want them to. Train yourself to have these, I call them like triggering points, right? bullets that you fire back at these intrusive thoughts, right? So when you're having intrusive thoughts, when it comes to time, have you a affirmation that you can fight back with? No, I get my manifestation instantly. I always get what I want exactly when I want it. And the more you persist in that, time is irrelevant. Because understand, again, by you focusing on the time, that is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a reality where you're experiencing your manifestation taking time. So to not experience a reality where your manifestation is taking time, you take your focus off of the time. You understand that by you affirming for this thing means you're going to get it. You're going to get exactly what you affirm for every single time. The only thing holding it back is you, and it's something that you're either saying or doing that you are persisting in unconsciously. But that's okay. My intention is by you watching this video, you will become conscious of the things that you're saying or doing, and you have that aha moment like, oh, I know exactly why I don't have my manifestation yet. Let me stop doing this. Let me change what I'm doing, and let me continue affirming for what it is that I want only, right? So that's really all that it is. That's really all there is to it. Just take time out of it. And I understand we live in a world where it's like instant gratification, right? You want things when you want it now. Look at it this way. You've spent your entire life learning a certain behavior one way, right? And it's usually something that is not in your favor. Things never work out for me. Things take too long. I don't get what I want when I want it, even if those are not things that you're saying physically, verbally, they're beliefs that were basically manifested upon you from people around you. So it didn't take, it took time for you to get to that mindset, right? But now you're conscious about it. So all you have to do is unlearn that belief of things take time. It doesn't have to take time, but it's up to you to make it not take time. So decide on what it is that you want. Do you want your manifestation instantly? Do you want your manifestation exactly when you want it? Do you want your manifestations in 3 days? Decide on what it is that you want, and then stick to that as an affirmation, right? And when you find yourself about to worry about the time or worry about how long it's taking, what I like to do is I like to take a deep breath. I like to sit down and I like to remind myself, whatever it is that you affirm for, you are going to get it. It's inevitable. It's spiritual law. Because if you can unconsciously affirm for the unwanted things and they just effortlessly show up, you can consciously affirm for the things that you do want and they can effortlessly show up. It's just about training yourself. I had made an example one time where it's like people go to the gym. People go to the gym and do what? They do reps over and over and over to build their body, okay? I don't go to the gym, so please excuse me if I don't use the right terminology, but you do, your workouts over and over and over again. You repeat it. You're repetitive with it so that it builds your muscle. You build, all the muscle on your body. You tone your body the way that you want it to be from the repetition. Look at your affirmations as you going to the gym for your mind, right? Repeat your affirmations as if they're reps in the gym, okay? And the more you do it over and over and over, the more you strengthen it. Yes, you can say something one time and it's true. You can say something one time and it can happen. But if it does not happen, all it's showing you is you need to persist. That's all that you have to do at the end of the day is just persist in what you want. And as you persist, you're going to start to see things changing in front of you, right? I know a lot of people go with the birds before landing or the signs. I personally don't care for those anymore. I used to be a big signs person. No, I just want my manifestation. So when I see things, I'm like, okay, I just know my subconscious is picking it up. I know you hear me. I know it's starting to saturate. Like if you have a specific person and you are manifesting for them and you're saying their name over and over, and then all of a sudden their name starts popping up everywhere, right? You could look at that as a sign, or you could look at it as my subconscious is being saturated with this idea, and I know my manifestation is finna be here any minute now, right? You could even say that, like I'm getting my manifestation any minute now. Do whatever feels natural to you and whatever makes you feel good. I definitely believe in making sure that your affirmations make you feel good. So stick with that. Don't worry about the time. Don't stress yourself about the time. Can you manifest things in a specific time? Absolutely. But it's still up to you. I wanted a Jeep for my 25th birthday, and all I remember, I didn't even know about manifestation at the time. All I knew is that for my 25th birthday, I am going to get a Jeep Wrangler. And I said that almost every single day, the whole year that I was 24. I said it all day. I told it to my clients. I was looking up pictures of Jeeps like all the time. In my mind, there was no way I wasn't getting a Jeep for my 25th birthday. Okay. And when my birthday rolled around, I literally got my Jeep 6 days after my birthday. So you can very much well manifest things by a specific time, but it's up to you. So do I recommend you manifesting things in a specific time? It depends on a person thing. It's not a one size fits all. If you are somebody who is going to stress out about it and have these intrusive thoughts of, well, what if it doesn't come by this time? Then no, you don't need to focus on trying to manifest something by this specific time. Just focus on manifesting that thing first. And once you manifest that thing, yes, it gets easier. I believe it gets easier and easier for you to manifest things in a quicker rate, faster rate, because you're proving it to yourself, and now it's more acceptable that good things really can happen to me. I can really get exactly what I want when I want it, right? So that's really all I have to say. Not hopefully, but I intend that this video helped you. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I actually really enjoy when y'all leave me comments. The last video that I posted, I got such good feedback from it, and just like waking up and seeing the notification that somebody left a comment really made me so happy. Like it really warmed my heart, and I enjoyed that. So if y'all want to leave a comment, or if you have questions, please leave them down for me below. If there's a video or a topic that you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comments for me, because I would love to make the video for you and talk about it. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it if somebody needs this information, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching.